Hey everybody. So I just went live for like 5 minutes. I had to leave and come back. My phone was being weird, but I think we're back to normal now. So I'm gonna start this all the way over. It's okay. Um, so I'm making this video because there was a reel that went niche viral, semi-viral within our little community, where a hair care professional was recommending that we don't wear our locks for longer than 10 years. After 10 years, she recommends that we cut it off and move on with our lives and get a different hairstyle. And she said that that's what she recommends because locks, they get heavy over time, and the weight of our hair can cause inflammation at the scalp, which can cause tractional alopecia, breakage, and thinning, right? And that was her advice. And I reposted it with my caption basically saying, thanks for bringing up this dialogue, but I think that rather than discouraging people from having locks for an extended amount of time beyond 10 years, I think that we should instead be encouraging proper hair care, because having balding or baldness, thinning, inflammation on the scalp, that is not something that has to occur when you have locks. That happens because of poor maintenance. That means that properly um, you're not properly nourishing your scalp. You're not properly styling your hair. You're over styling it, or you're styling it too tightly when you do style it. Also, if our hair gets too heavy, we can always trim them. If we feel like our hair is getting in the way, like the weight of the hair is becoming a nuisance, we can always trim our hair. There's no reason why we have to cut our hair off at a certain deadline to have a healthy scalp. So yeah, it was a silly take in my opinion, but it didn't come from nowhere. So I'm not trying to completely knock that stylist's opinion. Hi, CJ. But I just think that rather than encouraging people to cut their hair once they hit 10 years, we should be encouraging them to have better maintenance so that their hair and scalp can stay healthy and strong for the long term. Because we all know, like, so many people who have had their locks for decades and they have healthy roots and healthy hairlines. I can name who first comes to mind is Danielle Locks. Danielle Locks, influencer here on YouTube and on social media. Her locks are 24 years old. Her roots are very strong, and so is her hairline. And I saw her and her scalp up close and personal. So shout out to Danielle. Sandra says, my menopause is thinning out my locks, bald patches at the front. I don't style my locks of 20 years. Well, your menopause is causing the thinning. It's not your locks that's causing the thinning. And I'm sorry that you're experiencing that, by the way. But that's not as a result of your locks. That's a result of your menopause. Understand? So, like, we shouldn't be discouraging people from having locks for an extended amount of time. That's not the solution. The solution is proper hair care. The solution is proper grooming. The solution is proper maintenance, and proper education on what our hair needs, knowing our own personal hair needs, and moving accordingly. But I don't think that we should be encouraging people to cut their hair. So I wanted to address that because, yikes, my comments were in shambles. I mean, I knew that most people would not agree with her. I knew most people would agree with me, but boy, some people in my comments were like feisty, and I want to apologize to, I don't know her name, the woman who I reposted. I do want to apologize to her because she did not ask to be reposted. Although, that's kind of what happens when you post on social media and you have public platforms. You know, it's fair game. But I do want to apologize to her because I don't know if she saw my comments, but like some of those comments were really mean. So I just want to put that energy out there. I didn't apologize to her personally because, again, I don't even know if she saw my post. I don't even know if she saw my post. So I don't want to bring it to her attention and then apologize. Maybe she didn't see it. But I do want to put that out there, the energy out there, that sorry on behalf of my followers who are mean in the comments. L. Williams said, I agree. Glock 9 says also be mindful of the things you eat. Oh, for sure. The things you consume, the things you eat and drink. Very important. Very important. Uh, it is Friday. Happy Friday. And it is also Memorial Day weekend. I want to encourage you to shop now while you can. Get everything 60% off on my shop, KeishaFelix.com. Everything 60% off this weekend only. And while supplies last, that is, because once your favorite things are sold out, that's it. That's it. Yeah, so I definitely wanted to like address that. I don't even know if I posted that video here on YouTube. I think I saw like how weird things got on Instagram and how weird things got on TikTok. Yikes. You know, I don't even know how many comments on IG it got, but it got like over 300, 400 comments on TikTok. And I don't even get that type of engagement on TikTok. I don't even get that type of engagement. So like that people must have really shared it up. Yeah. But it is Memorial Day weekend. I hope everyone is gonna be safe with their weekend plans. I'm not feeling very well this weekend, so I'm gonna take it easy at least for the rest of today and tomorrow, and then hopefully on Sunday or on Monday I feel up enough to go to the Dance Africa Street Fair. So if any of you guys are from New York City or you travel out to New York City for Memorial Weekend and you are going, definitely look for me. I wish I could tell you what I'm going to be wearing, but I don't know. So, but keep a lookout for me. I'm the one with the locks. Just kidding. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of people with locks out there. Plenty. Ari says, I'm late. Oh, well, you know, this is a live. You can always rewind it. And I'm also going to post this on my page so you can watch the full thing once it's posted if you want. So that's really what I wanted to come here for. Hi Sandra from the UK. I think that's the UK flag. I can't really tell. The sun's in my face. Ciao. Oh, why did I come in front of the sun? I think it's giving me a headache. I think I already had a headache before. I came and sat here. Ciao. But I'm gonna be on here for like another 3 minutes or so. I just wanted this live to be like 10 minutes. I just wanted to briefly address that post, and I also wanted to let you guys know that we have the 60% off sale going on right now. It's 60% off. The prices are a little high. They're not going to be as high as they are now after the sale. The prices are how they are now so that new customers get 60% off and returning customers really get 30% off. But we've been giving sales all for the past 2 months. We've been getting a lot of sales. So we're being a little bit more strategic this time around. Full transparency, but that's how that works. What else did I want to say? Oh yeah, and by the way, I do want to remind you, if you are a returning customer and you're used to certain prices on my shop, please know that in June prices are going up. So while you go on my shop right now, the default price is higher than it normally is. Again, that's for the sale, that's marketing, right? But please know that the regular default price is gonna also increase permanently in June because of the state of the world, and that's just how things have to be right now. Okay, you guys having a conversation with yourselves in the comments. Cool, that's cool. I'm gonna be on here for another minute. If there's any questions for me, this is a great time to ask. I have a minute for you. But if you aren't able to ask your questions while I'm live right now, you can always book a one-on-one with me, or I should say one-to-one with me on KeishaCharmaine.com. Right now is a good time because it's on sale, so definitely check that out and book. But if there's no questions and no comments, then I'm gonna head out of here. I want everybody to have a safe and beautiful Memorial Day weekend. And you know, this is one of my favorite weekends of the year because it's the unofficial start of summer, and summer just makes me feel really good. Sometimes I get seasonal depression, and just having more sun just makes me feel happy. I live in New York, so we get 50% of the year that's not so nice, and then we get 50% that's a lot nicer. So love it. Sabrina says, what do you think about Sister Loc's and micro locks. I think that they're cool. You know, it's a different type of lock. That's not where my expertise lies, but I think that they're cool. I think people go that route because they think it's more versatile, but I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with that, but maybe I think because it mimics straighter hair, people think it's more versatile. But so maybe I just think it's a lot more or a lot less manageable. It's a lot less. It's a lot more difficult to maintain. I'll put it like that. Kara Clark says that the things you eat are very important, even for gray hair. Look up enzymes. You know, actually, when it comes to gray hair, I think I made a video on this, but it doesn't really. I don't know if it really holds weight coming from me because I don't experience gray hairs. But I did learn that consuming blackstrap molasses on a regular basis is really good for reducing gray hairs. And I would love to know if anybody's actually tried that. I've read that. I've seen like people talking about it in YouTube videos, but I don't think I really saw any before and afters to really know that that works. But I mean, even if blackstrap molasses doesn't help with gray hairs or with reducing gray hairs, it's still really good for you. So you'll be doing your body good by consuming blackstrap molasses, which is full of minerals. Yeah, definitely look into that blackstrap molasses. I mean, the taste of that is like, whew, though, but it is worth it. It's worth it. I mean, the health benefits of it is worth it. Yeah. All right. So thank you everyone for joining me on this Friday evening. I'm gonna head out of here again. Head over to KeishaCharmaine.com and hop on the 60% off sale while you can this weekend. Okay. And be safe. And I'll come back and check in with you guys another time.